Hello fellow PAC players, let's take a look at this match. It's the finals of the recent tournament and I am doing a live commentary on it. Let's see, this Scrum is at the leading position and he decides to play the thematic ability, power lens, kinda defensive item. Yeah, power lens. And he's just built it like in the first few rounds. So why does he build like this? There are many water comps which are now changing, and we have a pick on Cramorant here. Cramorant will grant us the aquatic bonus, while also being equipped with Lucky Egg will give him an increased chance on spawning the Pikachu when he casts his ability. Let's see for its egg here. It's a Milza. I think it is the name, and the XU can be equipped with like the air balloon, so he's maybe aiming for like a flying synergy. XU itself is also quite popular, being played with like Flame Orb and Fluffy Tail because of its ability to confusion itself. He must fear a Fluffy Tail. So let's see for the other teams. There's also an interesting comp forming with like human and psychic. So he's already got like built two of those Dawnstones. So all of those coming units, just like Meditite, will have an enormous amount of bonus ability power by having 150 ability power from the start, and also he will get the bonuses of the unknowns. Unknowns will spawn like after each fight. So this is how Lucha does a shit amount, like a ton of damage, and then he will heal itself. It's really scary combination. Let's see for other comps here. Okay, there's a carousel, and he got like a Tepig as an egg form, which is kinda not fitting with this kinda dragons he's building for, so I will maybe later take a look again, but he's also on the last spot here, last place, so maybe it's just not working out for him. Also got a 3P in there. Don't know why he's holding onto this Tepig. Maybe he wants to integrate like fighting. Seems kinda, because he's also choosing for Hitmonchan. This Hitmonchan is solo also a threat, but it's better suited with a hitting human team. But I think it will just fulfill its purpose as a temporary tank, and later on he will sell it. So he's aiming for a 3P. Well, maybe he is trying to keep it, and it's just working for him like right now. Maybe not. Yeah, this won't. But yeah, this is working. So it's not the last place anymore. We will get to speak for it later on. And she also, well, has that 74 gold and a execute on this bench. Well, that's interesting. So the top comp right now is the one of Team Leader Nocta, and it's a rock type comp which features the Aerodactyl here. And it's interesting to look at this itemization of an assault vest, and also kinda like a grid AD kinda building style here. And it kinda works. Well, maybe not. He's also building like a grid AD and also has the X-ray vision active, so that's better for him. Let's see. So the second place, which I already talked about, has no binary here anymore, and sold the unit for like the better unit. So he's aiming for like a mid-game integration of Amorphous. I think later on he will sell for either fighting or go deeper into Amorph. For now he's having this little tank here with some good items to buy him time that his mana fee in the backline can like stack up and be the main threat. So he's aiming just to buy time with its integration of fighting synergy. So let's go talk about the Regan build here. Let's see, he's going for a classical aquatic build up. Unfortunately didn't see how his early game went, but he not lost that much of a life. So there's Fiona in the backline with an AD based quick set, which shreds armor and also gives him a lot of attack speed. So he's also like trying to get a good frontline rolling and then having enough time for stacking up enough AD for his Fiona. So you see it is working because the aquatic waves just pushes the enemies back. So at aquatic 6 the waves also are doubled on 2 times in the round. So with aquatic you have after 8 seconds the first wave, and then after 16 seconds you get another wave. So here's another assault vest. Let's see. So 2 aquatic teams facing each other, but I think Fiona's the better carry. Yeah. Just look at how he just kills everyone. And it's kinda nice because you only need like 3 magnets for it and 2 of those black glasses, a charcoal, and yeah, did I forget something? I don't think so. Yeah. So Fiona definitely a threat to look at and a pick to go for when you have the chance to. Let's see. There's a psychic. There's this psychic comp I talked about. Let's see how it works. It's bored. It goes for like a medic charm without items. I think this is not, well, he does not have the magnets for it, I think, because he's going for a Abra, which he equipped. And now he sells his Abra because I think he re-evaluates how his items are placed. So Thomas Wang here, first place on the leaderboard, decides to roll with a Ralts instead of an Abra. They both have the same synergies, but let's see how this turns out. In the middle of the comp there's placed a groupie, which grants a lot of bonuses when he just auto attacks, and if he is placed in the back line, then he won't attack. He is a melee unit, but if he is placed here like this and don't have contact to the enemy Pokemon, then he just he just gains PP, and then he will go for like shield and special damage to all enemies, and also a speed buff to the entire team. So, but this is just a bit slow here, I guess, and it just doesn't work out. So he's at the last place right now. He really must evolve his sport, and it's only like 20 gold, and yeah, he has to be at a better spot. And this guy, this Chincha, is not evolved. So much is not evolved. Well, let's see, this is interesting now. He gets the unknown V, unknown W. So let's see. The allied player gets a high rarity Pokemon matching their highest synergy. So he tries for an automatic fill up of his bench by just going for the ability of those unknowns. Let's see what he gets and whether it helps him stay in the game or not. It will grant him the Solosis. I think this is his plan. Yeah, he just sold the Giraffic and goes for the Solosis here. Let's see. Then he will pick up this portal, I think. Yeah. Thomas Wang just decided to go to a Psychic portal. And then there's the Solosis, which he tries to evolve. There he is. 2 Dittos. And now he's making room for another. So now he's got to decide how to stay in the game. He decides for an Volcanion, which is also quite interesting because he didn't choose for an Aquatic Portal, just randomly got it. I think so. So let's see how this turns out for him. There's a Solosis too, so lots of great carries and a great item set. So attacks deal double damage against shield. So there's lots of dragon comps here that have shield, and he ruins this shield with protective pads. Also no recoil damage for this user. So just shits on like Rocky Helmet and stuff. And then we have the Reaper Glove, increases crit chance of abilities. So let's see how he raises its board now. Whether it's enough or not. And there he goes, there he goes. Let's see another spot. Bam! Yeah, but it's just not enough, and that's the 8th place for him. He's just out of the game now. Alright. So we watched this board. And I think this was the board which... what was it? Let's see. Alright. So here is the Volcanion again. But this time it's in an aquatic comp, which we already talked about. So I think it's the same player which eliminates the other one. So he's got a strong Dragon Comp, and it's also enough to beat this one. So Swiggler had a lot of life which he lost during the game, but then he somehow stabilized with a good Dragon Comp, and we will further analyze this Dragon Comp like right now. Let's see into it. It's picking up a Deep Sea Tooth, and this guy goes for a Frog Egg. This will be our next player we will look for. So he equips his Dialga with the Deep Sea Tooth to increase the amount of ability which he will cast. It's a very strong ability which targets only the strongest allied Pokemon and gives it a resurrection and also 20 speed bump. So let's see. So there's the first cast, so it targets itself. This is just funny to watch, because there's no way this guy won't have the chance to cast its ability. It's in a full Dragon Comp with lot of shields, because he also got a Gyarados running, so another 3-star unit for dragons, which runs a big shield. Dragons gain 5 shield for each star of all of your dragon units. So also you got like 8 dragons, so 8 speed and 8 ability power for each star. And you also got the Vibrava clone. So that's a nearly maxed out Dragon Comp, which he is aiming for, and it is a tough way to get to this stage of the game. And he just have this Cyclizar equipped with a Rocky helmet. It's his only way of getting there. Like for a mid game he had this and also this, and for the backline carry he decides for an Altaria ad pick. I think this guy is also ad picked, so he got like the sound integration too, and it's looking good for him. He also has the opportunity to go for level 9 because he's at 50 gold. And I think this is the play here, and he will integrate another sound 4 and aquatic unit to just bump up them to 4. Let's see. So he's at 61. I think this has a good chance at winning the tournament. So let's see for the first place. A rock team, which is insane. A cooking pot and a flame orb. So when the hero of the cooking pot is burned, which is like always the case with flame orb, he will increase the speed of this unit. And this is a very slow unit, like normally, but with this kind of combination of items, it will be a great and fast unit. But as you can see, it is not enough to beat the strong Dragon Comp. And this guy just leveled up now, so integrate the Cookie and is going for Sound 4 integration here. Kinda predicted that move, and it's really nice to see. So this Altaria can now cast like more often, this Dialga can cast more often, and also these other guys sitting around Cookie. So what we see here is a maxed out Dragon Comp with Spooky support. Let's see how it turns out against the other Dragon team, which feature is a Hatchmon. And this is just more insane. Let's see how this guy managed to beat this other Dragon Comp. So we see that Swiggler is not interested. Oh, he has not the money for it? Yeah, he has not the money for it. That's unfortunate. Because Electivire carousels are very rare at this stage of the game. Oh wow, he's just integrated a lowland executor? Wow. I never seen this before. Like ever. Because this guy is like from the original variant of let me see the name. Fortunately, I don't have the English names ready for these kind of rare units. Let's see. So we are talking about an executor, which you normally get out of execute, but when you are in a dragon region, then you get the dragon executor, and that was just the execute I was looked out for. Didn't have this in my mind that you can go for this. It's just so rarely seen. Let's see what he can do as a Pokemon. He has lots of base stats like 350 HP, like great tank, and also great attack damage stats, and it's a 2-star unit with Dragon. And yeah, let's see for its dealing damage to all adjacent enemy Pokemon and inflicting them with armor break for 4 seconds for each enemy Pokemon KO'd. There's a 25% chance of an X appearing, so maybe some economy tweaks here. And whale to some kind of AOE damage. So there's a Roaring Moon, kinda is crit damage set, and here's a Hydreigon, which is also very rarely seen. Crazy comps to look at here. And also the integration of a Bisharp. Insane. So this other Dragon team just plays better now. So his Dialga could cast more. It's so funny to watch. And yeah, so this is a Dragon Dark kind of game. And now it's all about positioning, I think. And I think this guy has the upper hand here because he just positioned his team like so that he has to attack the Gyarados, and it's a smoke ball Gyarados, so will also decrease the accuracy. Let's see. Dialga is respawning, but is it able to cast again? Yes, it is able to cast again. And is it also able to another cast? Yeah, and he shreds to the enemy. Alright, this Dialga is now like not going to die like any time. So it does a great amount of damage with Red Orb, and when he revives he just gives itself like 20 speed. So lots of damage here. Also the damage from Gipsy Tooth is just enough for 3 Pokemon at the end. to solo kill. Also got the green orb, so more HP regeneration. Let's see. Alright, this Dialga goes for it again. I think that's just won by Swiggler. Alright, so congrats to Swiggler for winning this tournament. It's official now, and it was really fun to watch, so thank you guys for organizing this tournament, Keldaan and Curry, and also Swiggler for his awesome performance on this team here, which is insane. Like, he does also counters the dark comp approach of this other dragon team by just going for Dialga Resurrection and the right items on Gyarados. So this was very fun to look at, and I'm thinking about uploading this video soon so everybody can recap the tournament. It's just in my perspective on it, and hopefully it will help some players to get an idea of what comps have a chance at a high level play to win a tournament. So have a good night and stay tuned for more videos of Haslord. Bye bye.